Hi there and welcome back. So it's Sunday and this is the second day of the Edith Holden file folder weekend. So let's have a look what we've done so far, and we'll just have a quick chat before we start. So I'd already made two before I started filming, because I just wanted to make them and see how they went. So we've got the two complete. I think I've showed you those, and these are the two that we've been working on. I can't remember which one I've been doing on screen and which one I've been doing off. So I just wanted to show you first these long pockets. So as you'll see, one's facing to the left and this one's facing to the right. So all I've done is I've done the folder just in mirror, you know, in the opposite way, because I've been watching some of the videos of you making the pieces up ready, and I know a lot of you have been thinking, oh, is it going to fit? Is it, you know, is it going to be too long for all the pieces? Is it going to be too wide? Is it going to fit? Well, I think I've done it so that the pieces will, well, they'll fit anyway. You can put them in any way. You don't have to put your pieces in the same place as I've done. You didn't have to put your envelopes in the same places that I've done. You know, every single time I do a file folder, I always do it a little bit different, mainly because I forgot. So I'm always doing it different. And every time I think, oh yeah, I like it this way, this is my favourite so far, and then I'll do it again. And I think each time I've probably built on it, but this time I have tried to keep it quite basic. Yeah, we have got some, you know, a bit of flip out and stuff, but I haven't gone, you know, crazy, because I did want to keep it quite simple. So I wanted to show you those pockets. Now, if you haven't made the pieces up beforehand and you're making the file folder and then making your pockets and ephemera, obviously you can then, you know, measure up where you're putting things and do your pieces to the sizes that you're putting yours in. But if you have made them up, you'll have seen on this pocket it was a little bit too tall for the envelope that I used it with, so I just cut it down. You know, there's always ways to to change things. If it had been far too big, then I could have cut it there, add that as a single pocket on something else, and put the double pocket, say, there, and then made myself something else from there. You know, there's always different ways how we can do it. In the description, I will put all the pieces that I've made to go in here if you wanted to start making them up. And I've put them in order. When you're watching them, I made these pieces in a DD Farrago challenge, which was the I think it was Don't Fret Before Christmas, or Don't Freak Out Before Christmas. She was making some Christmas journals. I decided that I was gonna, you know, start building a stash up of Edith Holden, so I did mine in Edith Holden. So in those videos you'll obviously hear me referring to that challenge, and the way that Dee Dee did the challenge was, one, we made the pockets, and we did, I don't know, say 20 pockets. So each week we made a pocket, and then we revisited that first pocket, and then we decorated it. So, you know, the second time I saw the pocket, I then, you know, put the lace on, put this lace on, this word on, this bee on, and then we went through and decorated everything, and then we revisited them again and we did the tags for them. So in my Edith Holden main playlist, what I've done is I've grouped the videos together, so you'll find the pocket, the decorating, the tag, one after each other. They won't run in the order of how it was filmed, because that was, you know, for something different. But I thought, well, I've already got my pieces, I've already got the videos there, so I may as well use my pieces in those videos, so you can follow along. I've also put a list up of obviously I've got quite a few Edith Holden books. I know a lot of people, especially in other countries and things, might not, you know, they might have a few pages, but not enough to do the whole thing in Edith Holden. Or you might not have enough text pages, or you might not have enough fussy cuts and things. So what I've done is I've put a list together of kits that I think, well, some of them I have done with Edith myself, but some kits that I think will go with Edith nice. So if you just have a few Edith, you could mix them up with a kit. If you have no Edith but you want that kind of Edith look, you could use one of those kits. I've also put in some kits what are like backing papers. So I used a lot of Lorna from Tailor Made Journals. I used a lot of her tea stained lace digitals and a lot of her wallpaper digitals, and you know, like this is from Lorna's wallpapers, and it's, you know, really muted and it goes very nice. So I've put a list of those kinds of things in, and I know a lot of you have said about, oh, there's not an awful lot of fussy cuts in Edith Holden, and there isn't really. There's lots of big things, but I was fortunate enough to have a birthday diary and some other books, so a lot of the pictures were smaller, which made me quite a bit of fussy cuts. So I've also put some kits in what I've got, floral fussy cuts, which would go really nice. I've also put a list of other papers what go, you know, really nice. Any kind of book page would fit in fantastic. Same as music paper. I've done Edith in a music paper. That's really, you know, very pretty. Same as the decorators paper. If you've got any of that green decorators paper, that looks beautiful with it. You can always, you know, get some manila paper and do some stamping on it for a background. I can't remember what other papers I suggested. Oh, you know, just tea stained paper, and like I say, then you could stamp it. So I've put all that information in the description. I've also got a Facebook group where I let the people know in the Facebook group that I was going to be filming these, and I gave them all this information beforehand. So that's going to be something that I do in the future with not all my projects, but some of the projects. I will say, well, in a couple of weeks I'm doing, you know, blah blah. If you want to join along, this is, you know, the kind of way I'm going to do it. This is the kit that I'm going to use. These are the materials that I'm going to use, and then, you know, you can look around your craft room, get your things together, and you could work with me at the same kind of time. So I think the Facebook's going to be really good for that kind of thing, and I've loved seeing people's photographs, and I've tried to watch as many videos as I can. Don't forget to use the hashtag Tatty Treasure on YouTube and on Instagram, and I will try my hardest to, you know, make sure that I see your pictures or videos. I've also created a playlist on my YouTube, which is the hashtag Tatty Treasure, and when I've come across videos, I've put them in there. If you've done a video, not just about this, about any project I've done, and you think that I might not see it or whatever, don't hesitate, just message me. You know, I don't obviously see everything on YouTube. I do try and search and things, but you know, you'll know YouTube yourself, sometimes you just can't find things. So yeah, just let me know. The easiest way really is to be in the Facebook group, and then you can pop the link for your video up, or if you've not got a channel, you can pop your photographs up. So I think that is kind of what I wanted to clear up. So let's have a look at some of the pieces. Now, I had run out of some of the pieces, so let's have a look at this one, what's complete. So yeah, some of the pieces vary. So like this one, it's a window envelope. We've got a little side tuck here. We've got a card in the middle, and we've got a card that will go at the back. Now, this was the original pocket that I put in the playlist, but I'd only got, I think, 2 of those, so I had to use 2 of the other ones. And this is also on the Edith Holden playlist. So yeah, it's a bit smaller, it's a bit different, but it's going to fit there fine. That's not a problem. This is another piece that I can't remember which piece I've substituted it for. Let's I think it might be the notebook, and this is you know, a little opening. I must put something in there with some paper and a little I was gonna say a little shelf. Well, it is like a shelf, a little pocket to put bits in. So, you know, that piece will fit in there. You don't even need, you know, that piece. You could just put a couple of tags there. Oh, what's happening there? It is just stuck. So that was another piece that I substituted. And then you are going to want, you know, so many tags. So we've got this big one in this pocket. You don't have to have this big one. You could just have a small one. I'm only using this big one because I've got it. To be quite honest, if I didn't have that, I would prefer a smaller one in there, because you know, you're covering up a lot of that. I've got plenty of Edith Holden tag tutorials. I've got a tutorial for this one, this one, this one, and a variety of others. So if you want some ideas for some of the tags to put in, then they're on the playlist. And again, if you don't have Edith Holden paper, any text would have looked nice there. Any botanical or butterfly. I think as long as you've kind of got that colouring, that creamy background. I mean, you can see that's another Edith Holden, but it's totally different colours, and it's totally different text. So it doesn't have to be exactly the same. This is an Edith Holden stamp, but any stamp would have done. I did some in butterflies and things. So hopefully on the playlist there'll be enough you know, ideas for you to you know, be able to play with. Right, let's make sure all this is, that's it. So that's those. So I thought first we will start by sticking all these pieces in. So I might as well do both at the same time, I think. So I'm just gonna, oh, I forget which ones are for which now. I think that one could be that one, yes. So that one's that one. The only reason I've done that is I know there's a few pieces with this honeysuckle, and I just wanted to put those in there. Not like it's got to be matchy. It's just the way I want to do it. Right, I've forgotten already where each piece goes. So we've got that slot pocket in there. So I don't know if I spoke about, because I filmed the Saturdays ones last week. But yeah, here obviously you can use any type of pocket here. Same with the envelope and this little file folder pocket. So yeah, anything can go go there. Right, let's think what goes where. So I know straight away that I've got out a big tag there, which was the journal card that I made to go behind there. And if you remember, I stuck the whole thing down. Like I say, you could have opened that envelope up and that could have been a pocket there, or you could have glued this on 3 sides and put it there, but I decided you know, I didn't want to do that, so that's not going to fit there because it's too wide. So all I'm going to do is just chop some off, and then I shall just re-round the corners. Let's see. That's a lot better. I'll just keep, oh, I've got nowhere to put it. I was going to say I'll keep it out, but I've seriously got nowhere to put it. So I should just round these corners. Hopefully I should just have enough ink on here. So that's that one. So that's going to pop in there. So here's my tall one for here. That's there, and that's going to be on the opposite side. So I don't know if this is going to fit. No. So let's trim that down. So I think I'll go there. Let's just try that out. Oh, still might want a little bit more. Try that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. So that's that. So that's that piece. I think I'll have it. No, I'll have to have it. Is that? I was just checking that wasn't going to go into the crease, which it doesn't. So this writing board, again, this is kind of an optional piece. I'd made these, I think I'd made them in like a BB craft haul or something. So I was using the corners and I decided to make a writing board. So I thought originally I was going to create a pocket for it to go in, but you know, as you can see, none of these panels really was big enough to have something to go inside it. Yeah, it would have just fitted in there, but I did try it out and it didn't tend to work. So that is just gonna sit there, and it just actually makes the file folder quite sturdy then, but obviously it's a piece you don't have to make, and if you've you don't have to keep it in here either. So that would go there, wouldn't it? Yes, that's that. It's quite weird because it's opposite. Right, so what goes in here? So we've got this piece here, and we saw that this needs some things in it, and so does I've nearly stuck that down. So this has just got a pocket, so we only want one thing. Is that going to be too? It's probably too small. They're going to be too big. Is there anything in this pile? No, that's too small. So that's going to have to pop in there, because I literally have not got any more Edith Holden things left. So that's that one. So that can pop there, like so. Let's move it a bit to as far over as it'll go, because I want a tag in there as well. And then we want some small things in here, so I'll put, what's that? That's that. So that one can go there, and then I want some little things. So I have got these. I was lucky enough to come by them on eBay, and I think it was when I was looking for some Edith Holden stamps, and yeah, I found these. So that one would be nice because it's got the daisies. So if we have that one, and maybe that one. So I'll just get this and poke these out, like so. Oop, but that's it. I know these pieces, I did them all different. Some, you know, that one had a corner pocket on, some of them just had a normal pocket, and it was just with a piece of Edith Holden book page, and then that's not an Edith Holden stamp, it's just a stamp, and then I put a Fussy Cut at the back, but there is a video on it. Or in this, you know, you could just put 1 or 2 tags. You might decide, if you don't want the envelope there, you might have some stacked pockets and put all different kinds of tags in there. So we'll have that one there. Off, and let's pop one a bit higher, like so, and then we'll have that one at the bottom. So that's that one. And that goes there. Okay, so then I'm going to put a tag with them. I don't know if to put that there. It's a bit tight, that one, but that's fine. So that's there. Again, we've got the matching one, and that's that one. Shall I put that one there? Yeah, I think I will. So that one can go there. Okay, so that's those. What else? So that's at the back of there. That's there. That's where the notebook's going to go. That's there. So we've got here, which I'm going to have a look at the one I did. But I'm assuming that goes there. It just doesn't, I'm sure it does. Yeah, let's just leave that open. So that one will go there, and that one will go there. So, and that goes nice because we've got the cowslips, and that was total accident. So that's those ones. So I'm going to take that's a Lorna's wallpaper. And that's a wallpaper from Lorna's. That's what I've put inside. So we're going to stick that down, and I'm going to stick it 3 ways. Let's see how much. I've got quite a bit of room. That's oh dear. You know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it as a side one. Don't know if you can see here. Look, that's where the envelope naturally goes down. Obviously, I've took the flap over, and if I glued that way, it's not going to be thick enough. So I'm going to turn this into a corner, you know, a side one. So that's fine there. I just want to bring it in just a touch. Okay, and then that will sit there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so I'll just leave that there for a minute. Let's have a look at this one. You can see that this die cut one's, and yeah, floral die cuts look really nice with the Edith Holden. So you could do some pastel colour ones. So that's going to be a side one. So I'm going to do that side. Will that look right? I think it will. I think I'm going to round these ends, corners, sorry. Just to soften it up a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Right, so again, I'm going to do it on I'm going to do it on the 3 sides. This one should be fine. Okay. I think I went off that more to the edge. It's not straight. I can't really tell. And again, that's a lace paper from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. Okay, so that, I think that'll go in fine once it sticks down. Right, so we'll just leave that there for a minute. So what have we got left? We've got the bag one, which goes on here like so. So like that, and that's the bag for that one. Okay, so I'm gonna put these down fully. You could do them 3-sided, have something that side, you could have something that side, and then it would you know, pop over the top. That would be fine. In fact, did I do that? Because I don't know where I've put these other 2 tags, to be honest. Oh, I've got a tag there, haven't I? Yeah, I did that. Did that. I think I've actually just got a spare tag, to be honest. That goes there. Oh yes, 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 I know. Did I keep this open? Yeah. So here, this envelope, I kept that open, and I'm going to pop one of the tags in there, like so. So that's that. And do the same here. Which one's the fattest? That one. In fact, I think that one's the biggest. I might pop that in. Move that away. Yeah, that one can go there. So I think I'll have that one in there. Yeah, I like that. That's that, that's that, that's that. So yes, this is going flat down for me. So I did a few different bag pockets. These are with like glassine bags. I did some with like wage slip type envelopes. Did some with some little paper bags. Or it can just, you know, any pocket. So that can go there. And then that one goes there. I'm not going to keep the charm on here because it made it too bulky. So that's coming off, and I shall add that to the front cover. Okay, just pop that there. So that can go there. This one can go there. And again, this was the charm for this one. So that can come off. So I think I'll have that in there. I don't think I've got one for the other one. Cut that down. So that can go down there, like so. Let's get this one down. Yeah. So that can go in the middle there. These ones, I think this was decoupaged. Yeah, it was just decoupaged with napkin. I think that's the same. Yeah. Okay. Save this. Right, so I think all I've got left is the little notebook, and we obviously want to put some things in here. So I'm going to put a tall one in there. I'm going to have that butterfly one. And then that one there. Kind of a bird one. So that's those. They can be put away now, because I probably won't get a chance to do any more Edith Holden this year. I was going to do the next lot of mass makes with Edith Holden, but what I've decided is I'm going to carry on doing it with scrapbook paper, because I don't use scrapbook paper much, and I'm still pretty new to paper crafting. So yeah, I've only ever worked with, you know, so many pads, and I had bought some botanical pads from, oh, I forgot what it's called. I don't want to seem to. So I'm going to carry on the mass makes with them. So yeah, I probably won't get a chance to revisit Edith Holden again. I'd like to do some again at autumn. I really do love using the autumn and winter pages. So I have packed everything else away. I need to get hold of a few more books ready for autumn, because the books that I did have, I'd already used the autumn winter out of them from last year. So now I've used all the summer and spring. So I've got a couple of nature notes, but I've got no country diary left, so I'm looking for some reasonably priced ones, but I'm not in a mega rush, because like I say, it won't be till autumn, but it will soon come round, won't it? I mean, July now, you know, over halfway through, and I suppose really autumn I'll be starting, you know, doing autumn type things like September, really. Don't think I'll be done with all my summer projects by then. I think the botanical series will be ongoing, I think, all year, but let's rip the back of this a little bit. So yeah, I kind of wanted to do like a summer woodland project, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get round to it. So it'll be autumn woodland again. What's that on there? I don't know if that'll go through the hole. Yeah, it has. That down, so that can go there. Okay, so we've got that, what goes there? That pad goes there. Let's put this in. Come on. And it's not actually stuck down at the bottom. I think let me put some more glue on it, and I'm gonna have to make that that journal card smaller. It's funny when you do put, you know, your card against it and you think, oh yeah, I've got plenty of room, and and you don't, just drink some of this tea. So I'm going to take some of the height down. Let's just move them that way. So, oh no, because I do want to take it off that. Oh, I could do it that way. See what that's like. Yeah, that'll be. And it's going to want some off there. Okay. Yeah, I can say even when you make things to fit pockets, sometimes, you know, you get to it and they don't fit. You've always got to I'm just going to get a little bit of glue at that top. It won't touch the card. It's just in that corner. Just hold it down a minute. Right, I think I've done it with the string. So I can perhaps put that back. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just get rid of those. So we've got the notebook to do on there. So I think I'm going to do that one that side. So I'll just pop that there. And we're putting the tag in here, aren't we? And that was going to go there. Is that okay sticking out there? Yeah, that's fine. Don't have to just take a little bit off it. No, it's fine. So that's that. And it's going to go there. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do next. I need to get some Edith Holden text scraps out, but I'm just going to pause because I want to finish drinking my tea because it's getting cold. Okay, I've got my scraps out, so this looks wide enough. So these are going to go now in my scrap box because this will be the last time I use scraps. So they can all go in my scrap box. Get them out the way. Ew. And these can go in my Edith Holden box with those little tags, and we're going to need those later, so I'll keep those clipped up. Yeah, like so. Put those back over there. Right, so I'm going to cut this down just to straighten it up a bit and see what we've got. Let's cut the top off first. Okay. And I'll cut that wonky bottom off. So we've got that. Like so, and then I'm just pulling one of these. So we're going to make a little band where you can take the notepad in and out. And I said I was having it that side, was I? Oh, do it any side really. I prefer looking at that side. I think the green really goes nice. So we want it to be wider than the little pad, and we obviously need to allow for glue. So I'm gonna do it down there, and then I don't know how wide I'm gonna do it. So we'll look at that. So just get the pad, put that there, and that's plenty big enough. So that'll stick down there, and then you can take the pad in and out. I'm just going to take a little bit off the width, like so. Let's just give it a bit of a ink. I don't know if to corner around it actually. Let's just go in with the 4. Okay, let's get some actual ink on these daubers. It's the wrong one. In fact, I'm going to take that one off to remind me that I need to change that one, and I'll use this one. Because I was using this one for blue and then I accidentally put it in the brown, so I'm going to now use this for the brown, and the new one can be for the blue. So I've just inked it round. I'm going to put it back under here like so, and then I'm just going to get my glue and just go down the side. Down the side, and then just pop that in. Just going to take that out, whoops, knock everything over, just to make sure it's straight, and it is ish. And then we can pop that back in, just making sure that it doesn't move. I'm so impatient. Right, we'll just leave it a little tick. So that's that one. Let's just pop that out of the way. So we did trim a little bit off, didn't we? Like so. I'm going to take that word off, and then I'll have this bit. Okay. Let's just do that again. Okay. Let's just pick these things up. I'll just flow across the room. Right. Let's check that this says. Yeah, so that's fine, and we're going to pop that there, which is an awful shot. I don't know if to cover that up and just add a butterfly, but no, I'm not going to. I'm going to do it there because I can always put another butterfly if I can find another white butterfly, and then it looks like the together kind of thing. So I'll do the glue. Okay, just take it out, and then I'll do it that way because if I don't, sometimes I've done it where I've put the thing too low and then the pad's resting too far down. So I find doing it that way helps me get that right height. Again, I'm too impatient. Just leave it there and leave it to dry. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Tomorrow, no, I'm not doing it tomorrow. later today, we shall see what still needs a little bit of decoration, and yeah, that will be tomorrow's. So I shall see you tomorrow. Any questions and that, just get in touch, either ask in the comments or on the Facebook group, or all my links are in the description. So I shall see you later. Bye for now.